and Orly begins to make the course. You hear Marius Paul shouting from the crow's nest that there is a ship emerging. You turn it and look towards the southern island of the archipelago and see emerging from a seaside cave that you had not noticed upon entry, the front of a ship, the bow, piercing the edge and making its way towards you.
What's it look like? What's it look
On a
like?
course to intercept, starboard, port.
You don't know. You can wait and find out.
Looks
What are you
like
doing?
Someone who waited for us to do the hard work.
No, we're dropping all the sails. We're getting the fuck out of here, and I'm going to use control water to push the back of our boat out the fucking archipelago.
Okay. All right. So, you guys, the sails begin to drop. Begin to pick up the wind and make your way. Which direction? East, north?
North. The northeast. The way. I imagine that's the closest one. If
All
there's
right.
a closer opening.
Northeast would be the way to go.
Yeah.
All right. So making that route, you're giving the direction. The sails pick up and the ship begins moving. As the ship turns around the corner and you're glancing as it makes its way in your direction, no colors flying. Similar size, of a little bit smaller than your ship.
As a first mate,
Correct.
do I get a dope first mate kit, like a spyglass?
There is a spyglass on
There's
on
a
board.
spyglass?
Yeah, that's
Can
part
I
of the equipment.
use the spyglass?
You may make a perception check with advantage.
Do you open it like that, or do you do one of these like, and then use
Oh, I absolutely. And then.
Into the ocean.
Yes. Just straight perception?
At advantage.
Okay. Wait, what?
He said at advantage.
At advantage?
Yeah, with the spyglass.
Oh my god, it's cocked. You don't get to keep it, but it was like 20. Fuck you.
This literally happens to be
It's cocked.
So sorry.
much. That's
good,
better.
though.
That's better. 21.
21. Okay. As you glance off to the side, you can see the ship. There appears to be a crew waiting on deck, scattered amongst the edges of it, kind of looking over. Maybe 6 people you can see. They're all dressed in drab, kind of dark grays and blacks and greens. Yeah, sails fully open at this point, and you do notice that there are gun ports on it. What looks to be 4 gun ports on the side that you can see that are being opened currently.
Oh no! And you said they weren't flying colors.
Correct. No flags.
Okay, I turn around to forward, relay that message, say they've got gun ports, they're about to fire!
Captain, should I go under and ready the cannons? Captain!
Make ready the cannons.
Captain!
Okay.
Want me to give them fair warning? What? You want me to give them fair warning?
Yeah. What's the distance from the ship? If we had to get
At
it.
this point, from what you can gather, as you're turning around and heading that direction, because you were kind of towards that southern island for the place in between the 3 where you found, it's maybe about, at this point, 2,000 or so feet away from you.
Okay.
Once they're close enough.
So you are taking down some of the crew to begin manning the guns?
I have no idea.
All right, so you have the special officer action on the lower left area.
Special officer action?
There's also one here for
What the hell's going on?
for the captain and the first mate,
I'm so happy!
with the statistics for your ship. As we are currently
Couldn't just get to land. God damn it. Just kidding.
I'm getting emotional.
Taliesin, you have any idea what the range on a cannon is?
Far.
the
120 or 480?
The cannons you have here are 120 short range, 480 foot long range.
Okay.
And they're
We have 7 cannons.
more than 4 times
4 on the
further away.
And once, and I still have a control water, so once they're within 300 feet, I can make their life very unpleasant.
I thought, was she the bosun?
You're the bosun.
Oh my god.
I'm the bosun?
I don't know. Who did the ropes and the sails?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I have this written down.
I'm the boss.
Ship's next.
I'm the bosun.
Now a bosun?
We're all the
And
bosun.
you've got these 3
No,
actions.
you were a carpenter. The bosun was
Caduceus.
Caduceus.
Yeah, what do you need?
No, you have access to these actions as well.
At least it
The
was.
top 2. The only person that gets the bottom action is you, because you're the master guy.
Oh, because you're a master. I see.
So I can do it with the top.
But are you guys fleeing or are you engaging?
What are we doing, Captain?
I am
Hang on, we're
reading this card.
digesting.
As an action while on deck.
As an action in the master gunner helps prepare a singular cannon shot with additional explosive powers. Your ship's next cannon attacks deal an additional 1d10 bludgeoning damage. If the attack roll is 1 or 2, the cannon misfires cannot be fired again.
What?
That's an extra action other than just regular loading?
Your crew takes care of the loading for you, but you as the master gunner, every round can give that benefit to one of the cannons that are being fired.
So we can do
Got it.
2 of these, right? That's what you just said. And the master gunner.
It's like a mini game.
It's a legitimate game.
and how many
It's
cannons
Pillars
do
of
we have?
Eternity, you guys.
It's hilarious how that game came out this year, and this has been our adventure.
Good synergy.
God.
Works. So
It's helped me learn a lot.
Each of us get 2.
Prepare for this.
So the captain, the first mate, and the bosun each have access to 2 special action options described below. Options. Full speed ahead and fire at will. And then the master gunner has access to the pack the good powder special action.
Right, which is a singular
So
cannon shot
that's
with
right.
additional
And how many
explosive
cannons do we
powder.
have?
7.
You have 7. There were 8, but one of them got
How many on
damaged.
the side that's facing our interlopers? Our enemy?
It should tell you you have
4 on the port, 3 on the starboard. We
There you
don't know which side they're on.
Huh?
right now where you guys, because you guys are facing, you're perpendicular to them, you're gonna have to turn to make that motion, which is how they're able to start kind of gaining on you. You do have some lead time. They
Are we
appear,
both facing the same direction right now?
right now, no, you're facing kind of in a where the ship was when you got on, and kind of a southeast way. So you're gonna have to turn to make your way that way, but you can. You still have a little bit of gain on
So are
them.
they on the starboard right now?
Right now, they are on the starboard side. Yes, starboard bow.
Yeah.
We got 3 cannons on that side.
So can we do each of these actions on our turns or one of these actions a round?
Each of you can do one of these on your turn for the round. Once we engage in any sort of ship-to-ship combat, but right now you guys are too far away. So you choose now. You could either choose to engage or you can choose to try and outrun
Run
them.
or fight? Say it now. What do you want to do?
You said run, I think.
Yeah,
I think
did.
run's
but
a good idea.
Yeah, but you've already risked a lot for me.
I think they wouldn't be here if we didn't have something that they want.
Captain, the cannons are armed and ready. Give me the order.
We'll see how fast they are. We'll turn to flee
Okay.
and use
Okay.
the water.
All right, so are you giving the full speed ahead action, essentially?
Yes.
Okay. So the sails unfurled, the ship begins to turn, making its way towards port side, arcing northeast to try and pick up the wind and begin to gain slow speed. The other ship has turned and is making its way in your path and is gaining speed rapidly, was prepared for your arrival, and it took you guys a minute to get everyone engaged to go ahead and start shoving off. It's close the distance to about 1,000 feet. Over the time it takes you to start to get everything ready to go and heading that direction. Like I said, it is smaller, probably faster, and its crew are looking to try and catch up and engage. So
Probably faster.
we'll find out.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and let's roll initiative for the. Let's roll initiative, guys.
For all of us or just for our boat?
For all of you, and the boat has its own initiative.
Whoa.
For everybody with a thing to do, because I don't think I have a thing to do, so I could just hang out.
Yeah, you can just hang out more.
I'm going to start identifying spells. I'm rifling through chesters.
You can throw fireballs and shit.
If they get in range.
Okay.
That's true.
Do you want to roll initiative then?
Oh, the ship did well with a 15.
In 6-second rounds, I don't think we're in traditional.
Yeah, I don't know.
They,
This is a minigame.
you guys, however, not so great. That's a 6 for you guys.
I still have some good spells.
It's like a
All right, so 25 to 15, 25 to 20, guys.
20.
20,
Gunner, nice.
20 to 15,
17.
17.
15.
Keep going.
I think it smells good.
Alrighty. 15. Caleb. 10, 15 to 10?
14.
14.
12. I probably would eat one.
Where do you eat? What do you eat?
The jackfruit candy.
It's not jackfruit.
What is it?
Durian.
Durian. The durian candy.
Alrighty.
We usually get durian pastries after those kind.
And then who's left? Is Yasha?
Do we-
Yasha.
Oh, she got a
We've got, like-
3. No, 5.
All right.
Did
So
we
anyway,
roll for the ship?
I did.
15.
Okay.
Like
No, their ship is
pineapple
15.
and
You guys had a
coconut
6.
And like
What? The ship had a 15.
Their ship had a 15. All right, so anyway,
Yeah.
the ships are moving. They're too far away for you to fire. In giving the orders to move, you guys are managing to stay pretty neck and neck as far as travel for the moment.
Maintain distance.
Maintaining a fair distance. As you head northeast, just passing beyond the island to the east side of you, pushing outside of the archipelago, the wind begins to die a little bit, and your speed slows. So does theirs, it seems. But it doesn't. Their sails maintain up.
Their sales do?
Their sails do.
Are they getting?
They got magic.
How long is your water?
It's gone. My control water was just to get
Mine's
us
not.
out.
It's up for 10 minutes. And it's at the back of the boat.
It's been more than 10 minutes since you guys shoved off, though.
Oh, well, there you go.
So if we maintained speed with that,
They
and
will
they're a
be-
fast boat.
All right.
So we need to.
Engage.
Yep.
Can we put them between us and land so that maybe if we can ground them?
Between us and where?
I have no idea.
Is there-
I don't
is
even
there- are
have
there
a
rocks? Are
visual
there-
of where we are in relation to anything.
Okay.
How clear is the
I'll show you.
It tastes
Will
like
show
if
us?
you ate a cheeseburger and had a peanut
Say for the
butter.
purposes of just distance, I'm putting this down because it's more interesting to look at.
Yay!
It's just a table. But we'll say,
I like that it's got little rivets.
I like it.
One more?
You can have mine.
Laura's on team.
I only do this to
Vivian.
myself once a year.
we'll say this is them. We'll say this is you guys, about 1,900 feet away. Let me see, what can I use here for land masses? We'll say, sure, that'll work.
Merry Christmas.
We'll say as you're coming around here, this is the island. You guys are heading, this is north, this is east, and you're coming through this space here. And we'll use, this here is the other island as you're moving past, we'll say.
Catherine, let's hug the coast to our right a little hard. Maybe I can, once they get close enough, shove them.
Coast out the starboard?
Yeah, I can shove them into the rocks maybe.
So you want to do a hard 45-degree turn? If we do that, if we turn starboard side, we can try and hit them with our starboard cannons.
Let's get around that little piece of.
No, we're
We've
still
only
out
got
of
3
range.
cannons on the starboard side, though. If we
We're
turn
still out of
port
range
side,
by 300, 400 yards.
I can't do anything until they're 300 feet away.
Sure, yeah. Let's aim to hug the coast on the starboard side.
Okay. So as you guys maneuver and tend to hang in close, kind of making your way in towards the island, they do gain a little bit of distance.
Good.
In. I need you to make a survival check as you are currently leading the ship to try and avoid any sort of heavy rocks and things along the side of the island.
That is a 3.
Can I give, because I would be doing this as well, can I give advantage to that or can I roll as well on that? No, he has to roll.
He's the
can't I?
captain, unfortunately, yeah.
-2 to survival checks, y'all.
Ooh. So that puts you at that's a 3 total?
No, 5, yes, a 3.
Yeah, so 3. Okay. Heading towards the side there, pushing a little close in to the island. Immediately you hear not enough to like damage the hull to a serious point, but it does suffer 2 points of slashing damage, we'll say, across the hull.
Is our hull at full strength?
It is.
Okay, I got that. Yeah.
okay.
Moving forward, it manages to dislodge from the rock, suffering another 6 points of bludgeoning or of slashing damage.
Okay.
But you managed to pull off the rock. At noticing this jutting, the other ship rolls better and manages to avoid.
Are they close enough now?
No,
Damn
they
it.
are still gaining though. They're about
How close?
600 feet away.
How close do you need them?
300.
Are you guys continuing straight?
Uh-huh.
All right.
We're hugging the coast. We're gonna
Hugging the
continue
coast.
on that same line.
All right.
We need
So,
we need 480
all
anyway.
this shifts over
We'll let him do his thing.
this way. As you guys continue to hug this side, they gain to about 400 feet. 300 feet.
Now,
Do it.
Now what?
What do you do?
I am going to cast control water, and I'm just going to shove that, like all the water. I'm just going to push them right into the island.
With a tidal wave?
Yeah.
I can't quite tidal wave. I can do redirect flow, or I can do whirlpool. I think are my two.
What are you gonna choose?
There
It's a
is-
wave, for sure.
Yeah, it's a wave.
It's a wave.
Okay.
That's what I was worried
If
with
I
Avantika
remember, you
about.
could do a few different things.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
could
20 different
whirlpool.
20-foot tall wave that travels from one
It's a
side.
25%
Oh, there we
chance
are.
of capsizing.
Correct.
All right. I'm throwing them onto the island.
All right.
While
Well,
he's doing that, Captain, should we turn to engage or no?
Nope.
alrighty. So control water. You're too far away from the beach to push them onto the beach itself. You're 300 feet from them, but they're still about 200 or 300 feet out from any sort of sand bank that would
Sure.
impact them. There are rocks in the vicinity, so I'll consider that a little bit of a benefit, the chance of capsizing.
Thank you.
All right, so you are attempting to capsize the ship, 25% chance. Go ahead. I'll make that a 30% chance. Go ahead and roll a percentage die for me, if you don't mind. As you guys watch as Caduceus concentrates, you watch
Or lower, it's good.
the first one.
Percentile.
Yes. So
All
roll.
right.
So yeah.
I got them so that.
Yeah.
3-0.
15.
15. You watch as the ocean swells up and slams into the ship, and the ship capsizes and scrapes onto the edge of what looks to be a bank of heavy rocks.